Good morning, Eagle community. Happy Monday, February 27th. We are almost to March. And so today's message includes some things that are happening this week and some upcoming events, but wanted to start out with some library news. So we wanted to thank everybody who donated to our Super Bowl food drive. We ended up with 422 items, which better than 0 items. We did not reach our 1,000, but I do know that the New Braunfels Food Bank is going to be very grateful for the 422 items that we did donate. So thank you for that. And also wanted to let you know that we have Read Across America Day on March 2nd, as well as we'll be celebrating Dr. Seuss. So it's his birthday's around there. So Dr. Seuss Day, March 2nd. We're going to have green eggs and ham for lunch. We're going to have some guest readers on campus, and our kiddos can dress in their favorite Seuss character costume or hat if they have one. Like I've said before, I have a green eggs and ham shirt, so I will go perfect with lunch. But yeah, that we just, again, want to promote some really good focus on literacy and reading. You think about it being one of the biggest life skills that we need to have as we grow up, reading job applications and blogs and closed captions on things and road signs, and just the need is obviously always going to be there. So literacy is very, very important. And so we always want to do everything we can to make it fun, but also keep it important in kids' eyes, right? So that's what we're doing there. And if you want to be a guest reader, if you'll reach out to our school counselor, Miss Tony Ames, and her email will be attached to our Monday message email as well, so that you can respond to her and let her know that you want to come be a guest reader. So that would be fun. We want to talk about March 1st. So, backing up a day, March 1st is going to be Sonic Night from 5 to 8 at Sonic. We will have flyers in your students' bags on that Wednesday, or backpacks or whatever, and you'll need that flyer to present at Sonic. We do get 40% back for the purchases made there for students and families that have the flyer. This is a PTA Spirit Night, so we are excited to have Sonic support us in a great way and be a community partner with us. Also, Miss Mazanin is supposedly doing a slushy drinking contest. My brain immediately hurts when I hear that. And then Miss Beatty is supposed to be doing a hot dog eating contest, which immediately makes me think of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, where people dip the hot dog in the water and all that stuff. I do not think that's how it's going to be. I do not believe that Miss Beatty has been training for a hot dog eating contest. I wonder if it's just who can eat one hot dog the fastest. Either way, that's happening. So that's happening around 6 o'clock on Wednesday the 1st. So if you want to help support our school and also have some fun and cheer on some teachers or your peers, that's happening at Sonic. So then again, on the 2nd, we talked about it being Dr. Seuss Day and Read Across America. And then March 3rd is Friday, and that is Individual Spring Picture Day. A lot of our Eagles are flying around here with awesome haircuts and looking good. So that's them preparing to bring their smiles to school on Friday for spring individual pictures, not class pictures. Class pictures will be in April. So this Friday is individual pictures. Another reminder about family movie night on March 4th at Canyon High School. There's going to be a golden ticket attached to this video. Last week we talked about bring something that shows you go to Freiheit Elementary. Replied to the group that's putting this free event together and told them, like, our kids don't have ID badges. And so they created this golden ticket. And so we will, I'm giving them to you digitally, so you'll have a copy of those. And that way you can show those at the door for your Eagles if you do plan on going to that free movie night. And they will also have a concession there that you can buy food, I think. So that will be fun. Volleyball registration is coming up for 4th and 5th grade only. 4th and 5th grade parents will send you a separate email, but we are attaching a flyer so that you can see the information for intramural volleyball, which is coming up. Registration opens today and it ends on March 10th. So make sure that you click on the registration link and you can check out the flyer for more information. If you have questions, Miss Smith on campus, Miss Kim Smith, is heading up our intramural volleyball, so you can reach out to her as well. I do want to remind you about morning drop off and letting kids out of the car. So in the afternoon, we load kids in the car on the curbside. We open the doors, kids hop in, you guys drive off. But in the morning time, we have kids getting out of the car on the driver's side into the main drive. We're asking that you please let the kids out on curbside. It's dark sometimes in the morning. We have some staff that are helping kids out of the car, of course, watching them get out of the car and into the building, and also some staff that are in the street so that we don't have cars passing each other. Because we have had kids getting out on that side, but I will tell you, it has become something that stresses us out, and we want to make sure that our kids are as safe as possible. So if you could please, I know some kids have their car seats on that side. Sometimes it's hard to get out on the passenger side, but if you could please ask the kiddos to climb over some things, um, we would like to ask that you continue or start to have the kids get out on the curbside closest to the school, please. That's just to keep them safe, right? We have some people that sometimes get in a hurry in our car line, and we don't want anybody rushing around and mistakenly a kid jumps out and is in anything tragic happens. So, again, if you have any questions, please let us know. And thank you for helping us get our kids into the building, because that's honestly what's the most important to us, is that they're in this building and that they are getting their learn on. Once they get in here, we got them, and we want to get all the things we can in their brains. So thank you for helping us get them in the building safely. And then lastly, I want to set up a March coffee and conversation. We had two in the fall, and we're going to have two in the spring. So on March 23rd, that Thursday morning, looking at having a coffee and conversation with Mrs. Hooper, that's me, and I want to talk a little bit about STAR redesign and what that's going to look like for our kids in third, fourth, and fifth grade. If you have some kids in second grade that you're interested in hearing about this, you're welcome to come. And if you have questions about it, please feel free to come and ask those questions. But that's going to be put on the calendar for later after spring break. And that's all I got. Don't forget, March 10th is our rescheduled adventure dash. So if you were a volunteer and you weren't able to come on our original date and you want to volunteer again, don't forget to ask off for work on that day. And we will see you out there dashing. All right. Thank you guys very much for all you do for our community. We're 30 members away from us being turned into human eagles. So if you feel like joining our PTA or know a friend or a family member that hasn't and would like to, we would love that too. So you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you around.